Ironic Pete here, and this week I've mostly been trying out Mini Z racing. Yes, so this is the exciting world of Kyosho Mini Z racing. Actually, it might be Mini Z racing in the UK, because that's how we say the last letter of the alphabet, and of course the band ZZ Top are known as ZZ Top here, and famously non-bearded band member Frank Beard is known as Keith Bumfluff. True fact. I'll stick with Mini Z for now, but leaving all that aside, what we've got here is a class of racing that uses 1/28th scale cars driving on an indoor track. I'd never really thought about doing this type of thing, but I found out about a very secret underground Mini Z club, so I thought I'd check it out. I'm sworn to secrecy about the location of the track and the members who go there, but for the sake of the video I'll call them Ant, Adam and Nick. Conveniently, those are their actual names, so it'll be easy for me to remember. Now, the first rule of secret Mini Z clubs, you don't talk about a secret Mini Z club. Oh, and no fighting, that's another secret club. Now, you might think that such tiny cars would be fairly cheap, but you're quite wrong. Here in the UK, you're looking at over £200 for a new one. I did see these advertised for £60 on eBay, and I thought I found a bargain, but it turns out these are just body and wheel sets. Also, there are these that are called First Mini Z, and they're under £50. Now, these have got the great looking scale bodies, but they're much more basic chassis, and they're a lot slower, and they're probably more aimed at kids. The racing Mini Z cars are fully maintainable, and have got a whole host of upgrades you can get. Anyway, despite my slight outrage at the price, I have bought one, so let's have a look. Right, so this is what I bought, little McLaren, bought this second hand from eBay, even second hand, 110 quid, which I think is a bit outrageous, but the new ones are over 200, which I think is totally outrageous, but anyway, this one seems alright, so let's have a little quick look at it. Right, so basically you've got your body shell that clips off, and you've got that runs on these AAA batteries. It's got one spring in the middle there, and it's got a bit of a pivot to it there. So I've added the little transponder there for racing, so that's another about 15 quid I think. So also on this one I've got upgraded tyres, and I think they were about a tenner. Yeah, I think it's expensive for the size of it, but they are pretty good fun. This is the standard controller you get. Most of the chaps have upgraded theirs. So this has actually got an upgraded motor in it, which is a bit of a bonus. Cheats! It's not cheating. Yes, the upgraded motor in mine does make it a bit of a pocket rocket, and technically it's not allowed when everyone else has standard motors, but I'm not actually good enough at driving for it to make any difference, so I think it's all fine. In this footage it's being driven by Ant, who actually knows what he's doing. So that's what I've bought. Let's see what the other chaps are driving. Right, so this is Nick's car. What have you got here, Nick?
It's an MR03. I got it used on eBay.
Same as me then, I think. Mine's an MR03, isn't it?
Yeah, mine does have a legal motor in it.
I'm glad to hear it. Right, so this is all Adam's cars here. So this one's an MR04, so the difference with this one is the motor's way over the back there, like it would be in a Porsche. So this one's an MR03. I think it's the same as I've got, with the motor more forward there. So that's MR03 LM, I think, which is a longer wheelbase. These are quite nice to drive. So this one's an Optima buggy. Now these are good fun, but the trouble is they do go off the edge of the track, but they are good fun. They look very cool. Right, so this one's an MA020, which is a four-wheel drive one. Now these are good, but they're slightly predictable with the handling, so two-wheel drives are possibly more fun, but these are good. And this one's the same again, but drift version. Pretty difficult to drive, but yeah, nice little collection there. Right, so now we've got Ant's cars. What have we got here then, Ant?
That's Optima Mid.
Very nice, yeah. So which one's that?
That's an MA020, which is my drift version, similar to Adam's car.
Oh, right.
Four-wheel drive. That's just a spare body that I've got.
Alright, so that's for an MR03.
Yeah.
And then what's that?
That's another MR04 Porsche.
Yeah.
That's just been released.
So it's got the rear motor. No, I like this.
Yeah, MA020 four-wheel drive with rally drift tyres on it.
Yes, very cool.
MR03 race car, same as your McLaren.
Oh yeah. Oh, and is this the LM?
This is my LM.
Yeah, because I drove this initially, and I think these are good for beginners, aren't they? Because quite stable, it's quite wide, a bit easier handling with that one. Yeah, so if you've got deep pockets and you want an RC collection you can fit in a shoebox, then these are ideal. Right, so like I was saying, the chaps have upgraded their controllers. What have we got here?
That's NB4 Plus Noble.
Does it make you faster around the track?
Maybe a bit.
And about this one?
That's Kyosho 432 PT. That's quite an old one now.
Alright, so yeah, I do like them, but I don't want to spend any money, so I'm sticking my cheapskate one. I was saying it runs on AAA batteries, and you can get these little Mini Z chargers. Is it Mini Z or Mini Z? Mini Z.
Which side of the water are you on?
Yeah, I think it's Mini Z. But I've got a little smart charger at home for the batteries. Right, so this is the race timing system on the laptop here. So what have we got here?
So this is a system called Easy Lap. And then each car's got a transponder that communicates with the bridge, the sort of bridge that I've knocked together that goes over the top of the track.
And what's the best lap time around this course?
5 seconds is a good lap. You can get below that if tyres and track are in perfect condition.
So the type of racing we've been doing is set a time for the race and trying to complete as many laps as you can in that time. Usually 5 minutes, but here we're doing a 2 minute no holds barred race without many rules.
Pete's got a fast yellow one, but he's not a gloater. Nick has a red and grey one that has a legal motor. Adam's red and white one just might be the winner. Unless Ant's lovely white one just eats him for dinner. Zoom, 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 they hit the heights. Mini Z's racing under neon lights. Pete, Nick, Adam, and Ant all have a chance. Who's in the lead and who's a bit pants? Who's in the lead and who's a bit pants? Nick drives like he stole it, but he got it on eBay. Adam pulls on the throttle without any delay. And corners so hard for his tires, it's a test. Pete's a beginner, but he's clearly the best. Zoom, 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 they hit the heights. Mini Z's racing under neon lights. Pete, Nick, Adam, and Ant all have a chance. Who's in the lead and who's a bit pants? Who's in the lead and who's a bit pants? The race is on, it's time to compete. Tiny engines hum, they might overheat. The tiny rubber tires are stressed to the max. Pete is in trouble and Ant just attacks. Nick laughs out loud and Adam stays silent. They need to sort it out or it's gonna get violent. The tiny rubber tires are struggling for grip. Pete is in the lead and Ant gives him jip. Nick is annoyed as he grasps his transmitter. Pete is so great, it makes them all bitter. Zoom, 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 they hit the heights. Mini Z's racing under neon lights. Pete, Nick, Adam, and Ant all have a chance. Who's in the lead and who's a bit pants? Who's in the lead and who's a bit pants? Who's in the lead and who's a bit pants?
I forgot to video the results on the laptop, but from memory I think I won and beat everyone, especially Nick. So this track here, do you just buy this in blocks and put it together, is that right?
You can buy there's different formations you can get. This one's actually an RCP track that myself and Adam put together between us. But you can buy also a Kyosho branded track as well.
Yeah.
But you get it in either an oval form or an L, and then you can obviously buy more and add to it.
Is it rude to ask how much this sort of thing might cost you?
You're probably looking at, I think, an L, a basic L. This is a 50 centimetre tile track, so a basic L I think is around £600 retail in the UK, and we've got the equivalent of 2 of those here.
Right, so we're looking at 1,200 quid's worth of track here. So can anyone just turn up and use your course?
Oh no, it's Underground Mini Z Club.
It is, yes. It's a secret location next to Bournemouth Airport. I've said too much. Okay, so if you don't want to fork out for an expensive track or you haven't got space for it, then you need to find a local club that isn't as secret as this one. So that's my experience of Mini Z racing so far. As with all types of RC, there's all manner of different mods and upgrades you can do depending on the rules of the track you're racing at. I'm not really very competitive, but I'm enjoying it so far, and it's good to see what lap times I can get. It's also great to have an indoor option where the weather's bad. So many thanks to the chaps for their help and for letting me video their very secret club. I'll leave with a bit more racing action, but for now, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.